because you can see these villi sticking up. The large intestine doesn't have villi. It has crypts, but it doesn't have villi sticking up like this. So if we look at it carefully, these sections of the little blue dots on this represent mucus-secreting cells called goblet cells. The other part, here's a villus right here. This is an anastomosing network. Remember, anastomosing means web-like. An anastomosing network of arteries and veins that run inside of a villus. On the other side, here are some nerve endings and some controls with some secretion. And on this side, you can see this green. In this case, it's not part of the liver. This is part of the lymphatic system. This green line here represents a dead-end opening, a dead-end tubule that runs inside of a villus. It's called a lacteal. Fats come through the wall. They go through the epithelial wall of the villus, and then they're absorbed by the lacteal, carried out. If I don't drop this thing, it's plastic, but it'll still break. Here are the larger vessels that carry the lymph, including the absorbed lipids, back to the circulatory system, all the way to the liver for digestion and processing. Now, we talked briefly about Peyer's patches or aggregate lymphoid nodules. That's those. So these lymphoid nodules are sections of the immune system. They're also part of this. This is the lymphatic system, but these are large lymph nodes that are found in the ileum, sometimes in the jejunum, and a lot of the time in an appendix. Which muscles are, as you look at this later on, which muscles are circular and which muscles are longitudinal in the small intestine? Is this a cut through the intestine this way, or is it a cut through the intestine this way? You have to find out and look at it. So the question is, in the serosa, where the muscularis is, where these muscles are, is the inside layer circular and goes around the tube, you know, like a tube is running this way, as you go around the tube like these would, like this? Or is it the other way? Are these the circular muscles and these are the longitudinal? Which one's on the inside and which one's on the outside? You have to find out by them. What do you think these represent, the blue and the red? Blood vessels. Yeah. So in the mesenteries and in between the structures of the muscle, the serosa on the outside, and the inside, the mucosa on this side that leads to the lumen. This is the space inside right here, inside of the digestive tract. There are blood vessels all over the place because that's necessary for the transport. So you should know at least the basic anatomy of this muscle. Yeah. Okay. Questions? We're back in business.